Knicks family, Knicks fans, good morning. Knicks Real Talk, the morning show. It's your man Divine, BX Jedi 76 in the building, man. Checking in, man. We here the morning show. Time to rise and shine, get on your grind, and start today, man. Hope everybody out there doing well, out there ready to make it happen, man. Get out there, get on your journey today, man. Work, play, school, whatever the case may be, whatever endeavor you're involved in. But we here, man. It's the morning show. We're ready to get into some Knicks content today, man. So we here, man. We decided to be here, have a nice win last night. New York against the Toronto Raptors, so we're going to get into that later on. But first and foremost, man, it's a beautiful Monday. Hope everybody ready to get out there and do their thing. They're feeling good about the game last night. I know we are here, man. We decided the Knicks pulled that one out. So we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to get into that, man. But first and foremost, let me bring in my co-host, Bronx Jedi 76. Bronx Jedi, good morning, brother. What's going on with you this morning?
Hey, good morning, Divine. Good morning, everyone on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, Live. I appreciate you guys joining us to another edition of the Knicks Real Talk morning show. Last night, victory with the New York Knicks 102-96 over the Toronto Raptors. What can we say? The New York City Gritty Committee his full force last night. It was a little bit of a hiccup. We had a rain delay in Madison Square Garden, but the Knicks prevailed. They showed their grittiness, their heart, and we got a love it. 26 points. You had our boy Norris Noel with 9 points, 13 rebounds, a double-double. And what can we say about Broadway? R.J. Barrett, 19 points. Ooh, with 5 assists. That boy was cooking down the stretch in the fourth quarter. And all around with Burks contributing with 8 points. You even had Alfred Payton with a nice first half with 11 points. Reggie Bullock, 10 solid points all around. Derrick Rose, 11 points. You had your usual hustle and muscle with Taj Gibson. You had Obi Toppin just missing a dunk, and we had a Kevin Knox sighting, which was wonderful to see him come in the game and play the fourth quarter, crucial minutes. But man, let's start it with Alex Burks playing that point guard down the stretch. It was something to look, something of beauty, going forward. And what can we say about RJ Barrett, Divine? It's just seeing this kid grow in front of our eyes each and every day. Man, you gotta love what we got, invested in this kid going forward. 20 years hitting and hopefully he's taking that mantle of being the New York Knicks closer and being part of this New York City gritty community. Divine, what you think on that, man? I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. Salute to Tim Smith. Good morning, Tim Smith in the chat this morning. Tim, we see you, my brother. Good morning as always. Man, let me tell you something, man. That was the game that you want to see. That like you said, that New York City gritty community, that hustle and grind. Don't give up, regardless of the little hiccup with the weather, the situation with the roof, the water dripping. They got back in sync, and they was balling out. Julius Randle came in with them braids in the first quarter, and he just started balling. In that first quarter, Julius Randle said, I got my braids in. I'm a beast on you cats in the morning, early in the first quarter. Derrick Rose had a good game. I mean, it was all around it was something to see, man. Then what can you say about Todd Gibson? He epitomizes what it is to be a savvy veteran. Nerlens Noel had a Mitchell Robinson game. Camilio, I see you, great game last night. Absolutely, Camilio, I agree. But it was really awesome to see, man. Even though we gave up that lead, but we stayed in there. We stayed competitive. We stayed grinding. We pulled it out. R.J. Barrett, a star is born in New York. I'm letting y'all know that right now. A star is born in New York City. R.J. Barrett is the real deal. Trust me. And I'm like, man, listen. That was a real gritty game, man. We needed that win. We pulled it out. We back at 500, and we looking forward to the game tonight against the Lakers. But man, yeah, that was a really impressive game. I like the way our defense stepped up and played that game last night. Didn't give up 100 points. And then they was in there, man. And them boys, they special, man. This is a special team right here, man. And no matter what happens, man, going forward, man, that's a special team. Because like I said earlier, we had a losing streak, and we found a way to bounce back, stop the losing streak, and get on a winning streak. So we won 2 in a row. Hopefully we can go in there tonight at the world famous arena at 7:30 against the Lakers and try to eke out another one. But yeah, man, that was impressive last night, man. All around, we didn't let Gary Trent Jr. run amok on us. We didn't let Kyle Lowry run amok. Julius Randle was putting Siakam in a binder last night. Siakam couldn't do nothing with Julius Randle. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, that was impressive, and I'm really happy to see that. I know quickly they had a game he had, but he was in there playing though. So man, salute to the Knicks last night. Great win, 27-27. We back up in here, man. And it's gonna be a good game tonight. You know what I mean? And so I'm excited. BX, that was a good one last night, brother.
Excellent victory to see them continue to defend their home court. Now it's 2 in a row. Let's get back to let's try to get our season high winning streak of 3 tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers, the defending champions, come into town. They and we got them in front of us. But real quick about that game, man. It was an all around really nice gutty win. Despite the fact that the Knicks shot 39% from the field, they were 9 of 25, 25% 3-point shooting. And they had 11 offensive rebounds. That was the big key there. They only gave up 5. They did a much better job on the boards. It was really good. The assist totals were about even, 19 apiece. And you could see all the turnovers that the Knicks capitalized on the 15 turnovers from Toronto, and they scored more points in the paint. They had 46 points in the paint. and they capitalized on that. That's what the key to victory. And like, remember what I said on the morning show in the previous? I said the Knicks will win probably by 8 points. I almost hit it. I was 6-point victory. I was close to it. I told you I didn't know it was going to be an 8-point when they had a big lead and they, Toronto came back, or it'll be a close one, and they'll seal it with some free throws. And I remember calling that game. I was close, and I did, wanted to see Alfred Payton try to get that big bounce back game. He had a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
It's not there, and that was one of my key players that I wanted to see him improve. And if he's going to give that effort with that, and we want it better, yes, but take that, that condition. But I love the whole. They won the fourth quarter, and we're not going to lose this game.
Yeah.
And they went into they pulled it out, man. They got it out, and that's why we love this team. And win, lose, or draw, whatever happens the rest of the season, or how the season has already, the 2021 year finishes, that we and we did. And that's why we love to support them, and we're all at it. And man, that makes you really. That's a for victory. But
little bit of having some technical difficulties with BXJI Mike, so I'm gonna chime in on that. It was a great game. Peace, Allah wise, peace of God, man. I see you, my brother. Good win last night, absolutely, Allah wise. It was a great win, man. We was in there competing last night. Came out the gate. What can you say about Julius Randle starting the game off with the braids in his hair? Taking that game to the forefront and bringing it last night. And like I said, Alfred Payton started off real good. Had a good start again. It was good to see that bounce back game for Alfred Payton. He did really, really bounce back real well last night. So I was excited to see that as well, man. So that was a good win last night, guys. We 27-27. We in here, man. We back at 500. We got a pivotal game tonight against the Lakers at the Garden, man. But I'm looking forward to going there and bring our A game tonight and try to get that one, man. You know what I mean? So that was a good win last night. It really was. Our defense came to the forefront. They made it happen. You know what I mean? They made it happen, man. And I'm excited about that. And we just got to keep grinding it out, man. And like I said, Nerlens Noel. He had that. He had a Mitchell Robinson moment last night, brother. Like, y'all ain't coming here with this mess all day. He was bringing it, throwing it out of there. 4 blocks, 13 rebounds, double. You know what I mean? It was good, man. It really was. And like I said, what can we say about the R.J. Barrett again? I got to reiterate about that. That young man on the cusp of something, brother. You know what I mean? A star's born in New York City. You know what I mean? You best believe it. And so it was a good win, man. And a good game recap. Like I said, we held the turnover down. We rebounded the ball. Our defense, ran them off that 3-point line last night. Wasn't letting them run amok, and it was good, man. We contained Siakam last night. We contained Trent last night. They contained Kyle Lowry last night. It was all around good team effort. You know what I mean? And it was a good win. We needed that win. We got it, and we on to the next one, man. So that was exciting, man. I'm really, really excited about that. And you guys, man, y'all know what time it is. Knicks Real Talk, the morning show. It's your man Divine Bronx Jedi 76 in the building on the location, on his grind. But we here, man, bringing y'all some Knicks news, notes, and content. And had a nice gritty win last night. So we here, man. We ready to keep it moving. Salute to Tim Smith, Camille on Allah Wise in the building this morning. We appreciate y'all brothers chiming in. Y'all know how we do. It was a great one, man. So we just got to keep this momentum going. And move on to the next game. Like tonight, here we go. We got the Lakers in the building tonight. New York Knicks 27-27. Lakers 33-20 at the World Most Famous Arena tonight. 7:30 tip off. We got to go in there and get that game. And it's going to be a battle. Lakers is the defending champions. You know what I mean? Regardless, their superstars not there. They still the defending champion. Their team built that way. Their championship built team. Andre Drummond down there. You got Kuzma. You got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. You know what I mean? You got some players down there, man. So we got Dennis Schroeder. You know what I mean? You got these guys and Tucker, all these guys. So we got to go in there and compete tonight again, man, and battle it out, go hard, get on our grind, and try to maintain and get this thing, man. I think we're going to go in there ready to compete. I think the Knicks is on to something, man. Hopefully we go in there tonight. If we get this win tonight, BX Jedi, man, I think we're going to be feeling good about ourselves, get ready to go on the road for a couple of games.
Oh, yeah, we have to take care of home games. Put the home game on the floor, no matter who it is. Los Angeles Lakers, without their big dogs, their stars, they're a gritty team. You can see it with Schroeder. Schroeder's a gritty point guard, and they playing a little greedy. They're adapting their style of play. Frank Vogel's a pretty good defensive-minded coach with this team, this group of guys that are out there, these merry men of Lakers, and we can't take them lightly. We have to execute our game plan, continue to space the floor, move the ball movement, and continue to execute our game. And we saw that last night. We saw Tom Thibodeau adjust his game. He went for a big switch in the fourth quarter. He brought in Kevin Knox. He saw that Toronto was going to play heavy zone in the fourth quarter. He brought in the extra shooter and took 5 minutes away from Moby Toppin and gave it to Kevin Knox. And he wanted to space the floor. I was a little disappointed with Knox. He didn't play bad. He just didn't. I wanted him to capitalize these opportunities. I want him to take advantage. You're on the floor. I wanted him to be more aggressive. Not that he was fine. He didn't make any mistakes. He wasn't an albatross on the floor. He played really well, but he could have been more aggressive, in my opinion, especially on that when he went for that fast break. I was hoping to use his wide frame and try to get an N1, make a statement, hey, I want someone playing time, and one way to make a statement, getting that N1, but he went on the line. He hit one of 2 free throws. He had his 1 point. He played well for the short time. Could he improve? Absolutely, but it could be a little bit of jitters, and they don't want to make this mistake because Tom Thibodeau will pull them and they move forward with that. But it was all around a team effort. The Big 15, one way or another, they make their appearance felt. And let's go. Let's get that. Let's keep that good vibe. Let's keep that good flow. That home cooking, and let's try to make a 3-game winning streak tonight with the Los Angeles Lakers. They've been in town. They played the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday night. They're here in the city. So hopefully we catch them. It's not for us. It's a back-to-back, and let's we don't worry about it. I think our guys are in good shape. This team is gritty. So no matter what, the Knicks will be there. Will give us that same effort, that same valiant effort, that same value. New York City Gritty Committee that we're known. That hustle never sleeps, guys. Hustle does not sleep with this New York Knicks team in 2021, and that's a good thing going forward. And I'm too bad we couldn't capitalize around the league with other teams playing. You got big win real quick around the league. Big win by the Boston Celtics going into Denver. An early afternoon game, and they went in and they actually blew out Denver. That was a very impressive win for the Miami Heat going into Portland and winning that game. And the Indiana Pacers, they went to Memphis and won a big game on the road. I didn't expect that. Minnesota did its thing. And they went in and they took care of the Chicago Bulls, which you could see the improvement in the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves are improving with Anthony Edwards and you got Karl Anthony Towns, and now with the new ownership coming in possibility. So Minnesota is trending in a different direction, the positive vibes around that team. So they're not going to be a pushover, and I'm glad we're done with them in our schedule. We played our 2 games, and now some of these teams from the Eastern Conference got to battle this up and coming Minnesota high flying team. So that's their problem. That's that handful there. And around the league, you see that. We see that every night. Something, teams are going to be put on the fringe, and you really got. It's so important. You got to take care of your home cooking, your home court, and you got to win those games that you have to win and have that killer instincts. And I think the Knicks are going to start getting that killer instincts, guys. I know they say, they had a 14-minute delay. It kind of it was changed. It swung the momentum. They were up by 10, and it got them a little cold. You saw they were getting wide open shots they were missing. But that's part of the game. They'll make those adjustments. I trust in Tom Thibodeau that he did. He made that adjustment. He played Alex Burke as a point guard closing minutes in the fourth quarter. We had Derrick Rose on the bench and Payton, and I like that call. That was a gutsy call to put a non-traditional point guard, and we've seen Burks do that before, and he came up big for Tom Thibodeau. So people that say that Thibodeau doesn't adjust his coaching style, and they want to get at him, it's because when we lose, that's all. The players didn't act, like you said, Divine. The players are the ones out there shooting and didn't execute. The coaches put the plan in place, and it's just up to the players to execute the game plan.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. Yeah, man. Real quick on the Lakers game tonight, East Coast West Coast showdown tonight at the world's most famous arena. Like I said, man, we going there tonight and get right back at it. Really another not a must win, but a big game tonight. I won't say a must win, but a big game tonight. That we can go in there and get that W tonight and put us 1 game over 500 and we erased 3 of them losses that we had earlier in the last couple of weeks. We erased 3 of them already by doing 3 games in a row, homestand, looking to go out to New Orleans. That's going to be a really grind tonight, man. Like I said, Lakers is formidable. That's why they are who they are. But I take our chances against anybody. If we come and we go hard, play our game, and do what we're supposed to do and execute the game plan, like you said, like Tom Thibodeau has for us, Knicks got a good chance of beating anybody. You know what I mean? And I just think tonight we got to go in there and hopefully quickly have a bounce back game. You know what I mean? And a lot of guys who didn't have a good game last time might have one tonight. And I think we got a really good chance to go down there and do something. We know it's going to be Andre Drummond going to be a handful. You know, we know that. But we just still got to go in there and compete and battle and go hard. So if Andre Drummond going to be the man tonight, hopefully he the only man, and everybody else we need to shut him down. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to go in there tonight, BX, we're going to get it popping. And then the Garden going to be live in New York. You're going to be live tonight in New York City tonight, man. So salute to everybody out there, man. Joining the show this morning. I hope y'all doing well. Y'all out there on your grind. Get ready to go to school, work or play, or whatever activity you involved in, man. Be safe out there. COVID-19 still out there. You know the deal, man. Wash your hands, keep your distance, wear your mask, protect yourself and everybody else around you, man. That's all good, man. So we here. We talking Knicks, man. It was good. Good win last night. We're excited. Are you ready to move on to the next one? And, so that starts tonight at 7:30 at the world's most famous arena. We got to go in there for back-to-back and try to keep that energy up. Make sure that we got our second win, get our legs under us, and battle the Lakers from start to finish. I think it's going to be one of the nights tonight where you might see Tom Thibodeau go deeper with the team coming off a back-to-back. You know what I mean? So hopefully that might be the case tonight. He can get that off, and we can get this win tonight, man. BX, and I think it's going to be a real challenging game. I can't wait till everybody get home tonight, get settled in, get ready to get on their grind and sit back and watch this game tonight. It's going to be fun. So I'm excited about that, man. So we just got to go get it. And real quick, guys, we gonna let us do this quick 30. We got to promote the show. You know how we do. So we're gonna promote the show right quick. We'll be right back at you, Bear. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, man. We back, man. Like I said, man. BS, let's talk about the keys to the game tonight and the predictions, man. It's gonna be some real important things we got to do. We know our defense got to come up to the forefront tonight. There's a pretty big team there. Andre Drummond, Gasol, and all them guys, and so we got to go in there and battle just as hard, man. But I'm looking forward to us really bringing our defense to game again tonight, man. And this guy, we got to guard them guys. Hopefully, Elfrid Payton. I think it's gonna be a key match tonight. Will be Elfrid Payton and Schroeder. I think that's going to be a really important matchup for Elfrid Payton tonight to kind of slow that young man down. And he's real savvy dude. He could really get to that hole pretty good. You need a nice set 3-point shot. So we just got to make sure we keep doing the same thing. Run them off that 3-point line. Keep that number one, that field goal percentage from the 3 line that we've been holding down all year, and do that, man. And I think we do that. Rebound, limit the turnovers. And we get our offense game and somewhat get refined, each other, get ready and get in a good groove tonight. I think we got a good game to do that, man. So the matchup to me is definitely going to be Dennis Schroeder and Elfrid Payton coming out of the gate. They obviously Drummond and Noel, man. So we got to try to hold them 2 spots down. I think we got a good chance to win tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised tonight with Dennis Schroeder to see Frank Ntilikina get a couple minutes, about 17, 15 minutes, just for his defense or for Schroeder, because those guys are both European players. Schroeder, a German descendant, a German player. They know each other from the international. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of Frank Ntilikina play at the point just for defensive purposes. And also Norvel Powell. I think Norvel Powell, I could see him playing to give Gibson a little bit, because then now you can go ahead and defend the paint on the drivers, because they dish that ball to Drummond, and he's an offensive threat. He's an offensive threat center that's going to be playing against the Knicks. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to game plan against that. If Thibodeau will go into this bench, especially Todd Gibson on a back-to-back, I'm not saying not to play him, but to play him a little bit less minutes and give that other center some opportunities to that, because now you have 5 extra more fouls, that you want to use against Drummond, and you really want to keep Todd Gibson as fresh as possible, because he really is a really important player on our team. You could see it when he comes out of the game, when he sits on the bench, he's huffing and puffing. You could see he gives it all 110% out there on the floor each night in, night out. And Drummond will be a handful for both Noel and Taj Gibson. So I wouldn't mind seeing Noel Powell go in there and play, for the New York Knicks tonight, and that Frank Ntilikina for his defense on Schroeder with Balfour Payne as well. That you gotta attack him. You gotta use your bench, and hopefully, and the return of Julius Randle with his braids, he makes a big difference there. And can RJ Barrett continue trending the right direction, which I don't see why not. I could see him trending, and that's going to be an interesting matchup, because I don't think Kuzma is going to be a key matchup there with Bullock, and we'll go forward. And like you said, as long as the New York Knicks play their game and they play their style and play New York Knicks basketball, have the Lakers play New York Knicks basketball, I could see them, why not, going on pulling out a victory. They're defending home court. They're on the road. They're away from Staples Centers, and let's do it. That was just a weird game with the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday night. They played well because they were on national television, but this is going to be different. They're playing New York Knicks, where we play defense first, and when hustle comes first. So we'll see if the Lakers are up to that. We're going to see if their championship pedigree is on display tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I know they're gonna want to come in there and go hard. It's the Mecca. You know what I mean? It's Madison Square Garden. Everybody want to come in the bright lights and show themselves tonight. But you know what? You can come in there and try to show yourself, but they ain't always going to be that way. This ain't the old New York Knicks basketball team here. You know what I mean? Right now, we got a good home court record. We protected home floor. And with these 7 home games in the next 9, we got to take advantage of this here. And that starts tonight again. It started last night, and it starts again tonight. We got Memphis. We got that game. Last night we got the Raptors game. We got to get this Laker game tonight, man. So it's going to be a really intense real game, because that's like you said, they creme de la creme out there. Even without their 2 superstars, they're in the top of their division, right around the 4th spot. So you know what, we got to go in there and play ball tonight, man. And like I said, I would love to see Alpha Payton really come out the gate like he did last night. And if he come out the gate like he did last night, and I know he will, because Schroeder is not a real fast point guard. He's savvy, but he's not fast. And I think that works in Alpha Payton's favor. Usually when you got the quick guard like Kyrie Irving and guys like that, Alpha Payton usually have a problem with him. But I don't think you have a problem with Schroeder, because Schroeder's not super fast. He's savvy and all that stuff. But I think that's going to be a really key matchup for me tonight, is to see what Alpha Payton can do. And like you said, having Noel Pell and Todd Gibson and Nerlens Noel between Andre Drummond and Marc Gasol, I think we'll be all right there. Even if Drummond do what he do, I don't think they're going to dominate our centers. I just don't think that's going to happen. And I think Todd Gibson will do a great job on Marc Gasol. So that's going to be really interesting. And that's their power forward spot. We just got to let Julius Randle and RJ cook. Yeah, I know they're my two horses. You know what I mean? That's our A and B right there, man. That's our strength right there. If they cooking tonight, and they bring their A game to the table tonight, Knicks got a good chance to win. I really think the Knicks go as quickly as Burks go, though. And you noticed last night, like I was telling you in the pregame earlier, when Burks and Quickly don't have a good game, and Knicks they got to grind out games. You know what I mean? Because we depend on their offense coming off that bench. I think if Manuel Quickly can have a good game tonight, and Alex Burks can bounce back and have a real good shooting game, I think we'll walk out of the Madison Square Garden with a W tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. And but I'm predicting Knicks gonna win that game tonight, man. I just think that we about to hit our stride. So guys, you know me, when I see us playing the way we playing, I think we'll win that game tonight. I think we done after losing them 5 or 6 games that we felt like we was in the game, but I think we didn't let that bother us. I'm happy to see that, because I was gonna get worried about all these 1-2 point losses taking a toll on the team, but obviously it didn't. But that's kudos to Tom Thibodeau and the coaching staff for keeping these guys engaged and never giving up. Say, okay, we had a couple of game losing streaks here and there, but we're gonna keep battling. That's what it's about. And for them to do that and to get back to 500, I think this home stretch, these next 18 games, I think the Knicks gonna we're gonna have more wins than losses. So it starts tonight again, at the arena tonight against the Lakers, man. We just got to go get it, BX. I just think it's gonna be a real important game for us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what they say, pressure is a privilege, and this team is under pressure. With these one one point possession game losses, and it's building character to them. You can see them. They're now they're not letting this go. They're not gonna. They get this one possession game. They get down. They get more. They tighten up and they get their boots laced and they go and they're finding the right guys. R.J. Barrett, you got to give him kudos that he's stepping up huge. You also you got Julius Randle finding R.J. Barrett, feeding him the ball to put him in those positions, and that's a big thing because he's checking his ego to the side and saying, you know what, young man, here you go, let's do it. You're gonna be, I'm a Batman, you'll be my Robin, let's do it. We're a team. And you see that going forward, and you see Burks also. I mean, what can I say? He's playing really good down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Hitting it threes, finding dishing, moving the ball around, and getting into the hole. And it's sometimes they may not look pretty, but it gets effective. So it's something really good to see, and they keep up that good trend at home against this Laker team. They just got to keep it. It's a 48-minute game. They got to keep that 40-minute intensity. Put the foot on the pedal, and keep going forward. And keep playing New York City basketball game, and run the Lakers out of the gym, man. We got to try to, when we go up, we need to get that killer instinct. That's the next evolution on the Knicks team. When they have a chance to get that killer instinct, to go ahead and get that dagger and finish them. It'd be nice to get once in a while a nice 20-point victory, a 15-point victory, just to give us a little bit of side of relief in the fourth quarter. But this is the defending champion, so I don't see that tonight. It's going to be another, one possession, two possession game with the Knicks up or down. It's going to be one of the same usual suspect games that we would, the cardiac Knicks. They're become the cardiac Knicks as well, but they're gritty, man. They're gritty, and we got to love it. We got to love every minute of it. I'm excited. I can't wait to finish my grind, go home, take a little bit of a rest, a nap, and just get ready for tonight's game so I could be up and get ready to go. And hope you guys out there in YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, you get on your grind, get ready, go do your job, go do school. If you're in school, if you're going out and about, have a safe day, go do your thing and get ready for that Knicks game tonight. And we're all going to be all eyes on the New York Knicks against the Los Angeles Lakers. And I can't wait to see that, because the two largest markets in NBA are going to go at it. And we're going to see, and let's go. There we say it could be a preview of the finals. Never know. This season is crazy.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. I'm not saying that, but you never know. You never know. They probably got the wrong New York team. They're talking about Brooklyn and Los Angeles. It could be this team going in there. You never know, folks. So I'm just having a little fun with you guys. Knicks Real Talk, the morning edition with myself, Bronx Jedi, and Divine. You know how we do it. We're trying to give you guys the content. We appreciate everyone in the chat. We appreciate everyone in Facebook and Twitter, and keep giving those comments and those likes and those subscribe. We really appreciate it. This show is from a fan to the fans for the fans, and you guys make it popping every day. It's a pleasure coming on board here and just talking Knicks talk, not with just yourself, not with myself and Divine, but with all you guys, with everyone in the chat, from Camilo to Tim Smith to Ala Wise to Brooklyn Belly to Kidbit to all the usual spots, Dangerous, Bam Bam, everyone out there. We appreciate you guys, because you guys put the smile in us, and hopefully we could put that smile right back to you guys when we talk this New York Knicks talk, Divine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Facts. It's a morning show, man. Time to ride and shine, get on your grind. Y'all know what it is. Get your coffee, your tea, your nourishment, everything you need to fuel your body, get that energy so you can go out there in the universe and make it happen today. Like BX said, man, y'all be safe out there, and get home tonight so we can watch this battle of the coasts tonight. It's battle of the coast. Battle of the historic franchises. It's battle of the Giants tonight, man. So Knicks going there tonight. We're going to pull this thing out. We're going to get it popping. I'm predicting us to win this game tonight, because that's just the way I feel, and that's the way it looks. I like the way we competing out there every night. And it's just, oh, man, I know Vegas feel like boneheads right now. So we in there, man. We 27 games on the win side. They predicted 22, make it 28. I said we're going to win 36. We probably go 500. We come out this thing 36 and 36. Hey, it is what it is. But if we come out even more, that's even better. But I think we're going to hit our stride. I think this last 18 games, I think the Knicks going to have this. This is what we're going to really, really hold it down. And I love Nerlens Noel's press conference last night after the game last night. An interview with Rebecca Harlow. He's like, man, New York City expects us from us. You know what I mean? They expect us to go hard and be gritty. We got to do that. This is the Mecca. He absolutely right, man. And they showed that last night. So salute to Nerlens Noel, man. Good game last night. But overall, man, I'm looking for that win tonight, man. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna grind it out, and then we're gonna let the chip fall where they may. And let's look at where we at in the Eastern Conference standings, man, because we right there. We battling, and so we got to go and get it, and this is where we at right now. Sixers number 1, Nets number 2, Bucks number 3, Hawks number 4, Heat 5, Hornets 6, the Celtics 7, Knicks 8, Pacers 9, Bucks 10, Raptors 11, Wizards 12, Cavaliers 13, Magic 14, and the Detroit Pistons 15. So we sitting right there in the A spot, man, and looking to move up a little bit, and hopefully we can get in there and get this win tonight. And a couple of teams lose, and then next thing you know, we back up in that 5th to 6th spot. So we just got to continue to grind it out. And BX, man, we got a really good opportunity in the next couple of days to make some noise in this division. But it all starts tonight, though. It starts tonight with this Laker game, and we can get this thing popping tonight and get a W, put us at 28 and 27. And I think we'd be in good shape, man, because tomorrow is going to be some real pivotal games in the association for the pertaining to the Knicks. We had a night off tomorrow, but man, it's going to be some Eastern Conference game that's going to definitely be in our favor if these teams lose. So now we'll pull that schedule up later, but it's going to definitely be a really, really important game for us tonight with the schedule and where we at in that 8th spot. And we still in the thick of it, though. We still in the thick. All it takes is the Knicks to win tonight. Celtics lose tomorrow, then there you go. We back up in the 7th. And all these teams got some real important games tomorrow. We'll get into that, man. But we at the A spot, man. So what you think right now?
That win last night against the Raptors, I guess we're up 6 games with up on the Raptors for the final play-in tournament spot. So that was a huge win, and also even the season series with them. So we got one more. I think we have one more game with Toronto left, and we just got to take that one we could win the series from them and have that tiebreaker on them. And also that's opponents in our Eastern Conference. We took care of our business, and we saw last night a lot of movement. Teams below us. We saw the big, like I said, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Big win, knocking the Bulls. They were on our heels. And that's another, there's more separation. The more we win our games, the more separation, and the more we climb in the Eastern Conference. And the Knicks are going to start hitting their stride. We said it before. I told you they haven't peaked, and now it looks like they're about to on the verge of peaking. They have a lot of home games currently. They're in the mid, and despite the fact that we're going to go on a mini road trip coming up soon, but you know what? We just gotta one game at a time, one quarter at a time, one possession at a time, and keep playing our New York Knicks basketball. And it's gonna be interesting tomorrow. When we come on tomorrow night on the Knicks night show, Knicks Real Talk night show, we'll have those scores, and we're gonna have you the live looking, live updates on each scores going around the league. Stay tuned to that. I'm always on tap and looking around and informing you guys on this around the association. So we'll keep an eye on that, and it's fun because we'll be scoreboard watching. There's only about 18 games left in the season, so now we're going to be more than ever watching the scoreboard racing and watching and see what's going on. And this is the fun part, man. This is fun. This New York Knicks 2021 season has made it really exciting around here in the parts of New York, and this team and the whole NBA association is this Eastern Conference race is so up and down every night. So much jockeying position, what's there, and I think when the smoke settles, I like our Knicks chances to be in a playoff series, not a playoff game buy-in. I think in a playoff series, and like I said, a 4-5. I think they're going to be in a 4-5 series, man, because man, this hustle doesn't sleep, man, and look, and like we always mention on the team, look up quickly, and Obi Toppin, they're starting to develop a chemistry in that 2-man game. Obi Toppin came really close of having a spectacular dunk, but you see quickly looking for him, finding him, looking from the open and shooting that alley-oop pass and looking for him in a 2-man game. They're mimicking what we see from Randall and Bullock, to a degree. And if we could get that 2-man game with those two rookies going forward, and it's going to be putting pressure offensively on this team. And you're going to, and especially when they go up against some of these second unit teams of other teams, I love our second unit. I always said they're one of the best second units in the league. Our bench is phenomenal with these kids and Burks and Derrick Rose. What can you say? He's a revelation bringing him here to this team. What a huge pickup for the front office, bringing him when we brought him in here along with Taj Gibson. I mean, everything is hitting right for the New York Knicks. It's a feel-good team. It's a real likable team. We really enjoy it, and we're going to keep an eye on those those two guys going forward and their maturity and development, going down these last few games, and then hopefully Thibodeau keeps bringing in the rotation, keep bringing in give Knox. I like that fact he did. He took a chance. He gave him 5 minutes being in there, and these guys got to be ready when your opportunity calls. They need to be a little more aggressive. Don't worry about making the minor mistakes. Go ahead, play your game, play your basketball game that you known, and we're known to seeing you with Knox and then Aquino when he comes in, if he gets the opportunity. Everyone out there, and let's look going forward. I like our chances tonight again.
Absolutely. So you're competitive in the race. We really do. We just got to stay competitive and keep battling it out, man, because we got the upcoming schedule. We're gonna deal with that and all that good stuff, man. So we just got to keep doing it, man. And I think we're gonna be fine. And if the Knicks go and play their game and bring everything to the forefront, I think we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be a challenge tonight. We know that, but I'm really confident in the way this team is playing, and that we're gonna be able to make this thing happen, man. And I think we will. And so I think if we do that and go ahead and make it happen, and we will, man. So real quick, we're just gonna get into it, man, tonight. Yeah, man, real quick, man, we got the Eastern Conference. So we're going to get into our schedule coming up. And as you see right there, man, we know we got another 5 games coming up that we're going to have to take advantage of, and even further than that, man. So right now, for what it looks like, we're going to start tonight with the Lakers, man. We got the Lakers today, 7:30 at the world most famous arena. We got to go in there and get that game, man. And then we're going to go out to New Orleans. We got to go out to the Pelicans on Wednesday, 8 o'clock start. Try to get that game, man. And then we got that revenge game, man, on the 16th against the Dallas Mavericks. They came into the Garden and kind of gave it to us, but that's a revenge game for us, you know what I mean? And then after that, we back for some home cooking. We got the Pelicans back at the Garden on Sunday at 1 o'clock. We got the Hornets coming in on Tuesday, and the Wednesday are back-to-back against the Hawks. That is a real important schedule for us, man. So we got to go in there and take advantage of this here, man. And we got a chance to really do some good things, man. We got a chance right now to be almost like 6-2 in the next couple of, the 6 to 8 games right now. We got a chance to really, really separate ourselves, man. And because you think about it, we play the Lakers tonight, and then we go to the Pelicans, and then we go on the road to the Mavericks. Let's just throw them 2 road games out. Then we coming back home for 3 games. So you talking about 1, 2, 3 out of these 6 games, we definitely can go 4-2. You know what I mean? That would be phenomenal, BX. So I think this schedule is important coming up, starting tonight with the Lakers, and then we can get that game tonight. And then go on the road and we can eat. I like our chances against the Pelicans because their defense is not that great. They probably kind of got like bottom of the barrel when it comes to their defense. And they got Zion and Ingram and all them guys. But you know what? We got a good defense, so that's going to be an interesting game against the Pelicans when we go and play them on Wednesday. So we'll see, man. But for the schedule coming on, BX, what you think, man? We got a really good opportunity to win some good games on this thing here.
Yeah, absolutely. That Dallas game is gonna, that's a homecoming for Julius Randle. He is from Dallas area, so he's gonna be playing home in front of friends and family. So he's gonna be giddy up. He's gonna have a chip on his shoulder. That not only that they lost at home they want to go out there and win that game, take that game on the road too. But that's a Julius Randle homecoming game. He is from that area, so watch out for him. And also the Pelican games, he's gonna want to make a statement. To show the Pelicans organization. You gave up on this All-Star. Your misfortune is New York Knicks' fortune now. Now I'm here. They made me an All-Star, and look what you lost out on the Pelicans. So he has a statement there, game there, and you have the battle of the Dukes. You got the Dukies. You got Zion and Barrett, good friends, and that's going to be a competitive. They're going to want to bring both their A games on there, and it'll be interesting to see how Julius Randle matches up defensively with Zion Williamson. Julius will have a height advantage by an inch or two. But the strength of Zion, it'll be interesting because Julius is playing some good defense. So that's an intriguing matchup. And you know me, I always said it before. That's Julius Randle playing against his replacement in 3 years from now. So yeah, that's gonna be that's just me being a joker. I call that Zion will be on the Knicks. That's just me being a joker and trying to stir something that's not there yet. But I think that he's gonna so that's an interesting from my personal look at Zion and to see him and I can't wait to see that. And Lonzo Ball, if he plays, he's gonna want to make a statement to show the Knicks, hey, look what I could bring to your team, to your club. But they're right now they're fighting tooth and nail to stay in that playing game. They're holding a grasp on Sacramento, who's coming on a little strong. So they're holding and they want to keep them away. They're in a little bit of a playoff push. The bottom echelon of the Western Conference. So we gotta be. We can't take them lightly. But it all starts with tonight. We just gotta make sure we don't look ahead and we have a good chance of going, like you said, was it 4-2, or in that last 6 games, it could happen. This team, I don't see why not. We've seen with the proof is in the pudding all season long, and we've seen how this Knicks team plays. And if they gotta just play that 48-minute game. Don't let out, don't let up, don't let up. Don't let these teams come in, and get the momentum. Don't make the hustle plays, which they do, and just keep moving that ball around. That ball movement. And when they already seen they seen a lot of heavy zone, so they just got to keep making adjustments. We're gonna see zone again from Dallas. When we play the Dallas Mavericks, they're gonna and hopefully they make those adjustments. They Thibodeau and Kenny Payne and all the guys up with the video footages. They're gonna show how to try to make those adjustments against Dallas last time they played here at the Garden. So it's gonna be a different game in Dallas. Now it's not going to be the same game we played in the Garden. I think the Knicks will play much more greater than they did, we'll see when it happens. We'll see when I think it's going to be good watch, and it's going to be exciting. I can't wait. Knicks on must see TV, and I can't wait to go forward and watch it, Divine.
Yeah, absolutely. And real quick on that Pelican game, we can't forget the Alpha Payton New Orleans connection out there. You know what I mean? Alpha Payton and Julius Randle play with the Pelicans. You know what I mean? He got family out there. That's what Payton doing. So Payton gonna go back to New Orleans on Wednesday. He gonna be psyched about it as well. You know what I mean? So but real quick, Tim Smith said the great thing about this team is I feel like they have a chance to win every game. Tim Smith, I agree with you 110%, brother. You are absolutely right. They got a chance to be in every game with that defense and the way they compete, the way they compete and battle. New York City gritty committee, man. They go out there and grind it out, man. I love it. It's like we bringing back that old feeling with the New York Knicks team this year, man. Even that game last night, the BA team and get the momentum broke. I'm sorry, then lose the lead for 1 minute or two, and then the Knicks they recap, hung in there, and then like you said, RJ, Broadway, Barrett came through in the clutch again. So that you got to be amped about that. So I'm excited about that. But this upcoming schedule. It's gonna be something, man. We got a chance to go in there and get this thing, man. And hopefully we do, and we keep our winning ways, stay over 500, and stay competitive. And I think we on to something, man. So we just got to keep grinding it out, and that's what we do, man. Knicks Real Talk, the morning show. It's your man Divine and Bronx Jedi 7-6 on location, on the job, but he's still bringing y'all Knicks content. You know what I mean? Trying to make sure the morning show is popping off and running well. Thank you, BX, for checking in all the time. Even when my co-host is at work, we grinding. We like the Knicks, we grinding. That's all we do. We grind to bring y'all this content, these news and notes and all this good stuff, man. For we can make sure you guys are feeling good about the Knicks this morning. Prince the Bun, what's popping, my brother Prince? We hear you, we see you, my brother. Salute to Prince the Bun in the building, Detroit holding it down. It's good, Prince. Good to hear from you, my brother. But yeah, man.
Absolutely, Prince.
And yes, sir. Yes, sir. New York Knicks is nitty gritty committee. You know what it is, man. We in here in the building. We got a game tonight at the world most famous arena tonight against the Lakers. 7:30 tip off. We going in there to get our lunch pail, our hard hat. We going there to win that game tonight, and we got to do that, man. So it's going to be a good one, man. So everybody out there who out there grinding. Go home, get ready for the night, man. After you get off work, out of school, out of whatever endeavor you on, get back to your residence and to your safe place, man. Get in front of that screen, that TV, and let's watch this game tonight so we can have something to talk about tomorrow. Hopefully with a W, you know what I mean? And we go in there and take the Lakers out tonight, man, and get this thing popping, man. So I'm excited about that tonight. I'm excited about the Knicks' journey right now. These next 8 games, 10 games, going to be really, really important. So we got to keep our foot to the pedal. You know what I mean? And don't take nobody for granted. Don't take them lightly. Just do what we do. Play New York City basketball. Stay gritty. Stay competitive. Fighting, crawling, scrapping, biting, whatever the case may be. But we got to get it popping, though. Yeah, we appreciate your Prince, my brother. And yeah, man, we definitely gonna be in here tonight fighting. We got to go get it tonight, BX.
Absolutely. Well, who do you? Lately, I've been close. I said Derrick Rose had 20, was going to get 21. Then against Memphis, he had 19. Alfred Payne, I said he had a good game, and it was close. I almost nailed the score by 2 points. My key to the game? I'm going to go on a limb tonight. I'm going to pick who's going to have a big key impact on the game tonight. It's going to be Obi Toppin. I think Obi Toppin is going to have 12 points, 7 rebounds, and he's going to play really good. I think it's going to be a feel good game for him. Watch for him to really play good. I don't know why, but against the Lakers, for some reason, I think he's going to have a big impact game tonight. I'm going to go with one of the keys, and of course, I'm going to from the starters. I could see Julius Randle continue to his hot shooting and continue leading the way. But a key player out of the limb, I'm going to go with Obi Toppin with 12 points tonight, Divine. And I think the Knicks will prevail 101. I'm gonna go 107 to 104 tonight's game. They'll beat the Lakers in another cardiac game, another nail biter. And yeah, I'm salute to you, the Prince. I'm glad you here this morning with us. Checking in with us on the roll call here. Appreciate you here. So Divine, what's your call?
I'm a real Prince. The Bun said we got to rebound. I agree with you, Prince. We got to rebound, man. We got to keep rebounding, keep running them cats off that 3-point line. I like our chance tonight. I think I'm going to go this here tonight. I'm going to go 110 to 100. 110 to 100. Nice. Emmanuel quickly 20 points. Bounce back game.
You've been big. You've been big with Emmanuel quickly. Yeah, very good. Good.
Tonight. I think he's going to bounce back tonight, and I think Alex Burke's going to bounce back tonight with a big game tonight. So I think we score 110 tonight, and we hold the Lakers to 100 points tonight, and Knicks come out with the victory. I'm gonna put that out there. Knicks Real Talk. Y'all heard me say that, so that's what I'm talking about. I think Knicks gonna win. Emmanuel quickly gonna have a good game. And Alex Burke's gonna have a good game. And I think Julius Randle or RJ Barrett gonna do what they do. And I think another important player tonight for me is gonna be Todd Gibson, because I don't know. I think Andre Drummond might put Noel in foul trouble. So I think it's going to be important for Todd Gibson tonight to have a really good game tonight. If Andre Drummond body my man, let me get a couple of stupid fouls, he got to go out the game because he got. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Todd Gibson having a real good game tonight. Emmanuel Quickly and Alex Burks. I would like to see that. And if we do that tonight, I think we got a good shot to win that game tonight. So man, that's what it's going to do, man. And I'm excited about the game tonight, Knicks fans. Let BX Jedi give y'all some last thoughts, and then I'll give you my closing, man. We're gonna get up out of here, and we see y'all tonight. We'll talk Knicks tomorrow, man, at the night show. But BX, man, let's get us out of here. What you think, man? Give me your last closing thoughts for the day, brother.
Last closing thought. First and foremost, I want to thank Tim Smith, Camilio, Al Wise, the Prince, the Bun, Brooklyn Belly, Kid Bit. I want to thank Bam Bam, Brian Andrew with the Air Force Academy, Air Force guys down in Georgia, always listening and tuning in to us in the morning. Steve from Maintenance Elite. I appreciate you guys always listening, following us, and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe, folks. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Knicks Real Talk. We appreciate you guys supporting us. And I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys get a wonderful day. You guys go home. We go from out and about, out and work, and let's get ready. All eyes on the Knicks, and let's go Knicks for that New York victory tonight. And this is me, Bronx Jedi, wishing you guys a wonderful, beautiful day. And we'll see you tomorrow at the night show. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Salute to everybody out there, man, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, man. We appreciate y'all checking in with us, man. Enjoying the show before we can bring content every day, man. We do this thing, man. We on our grind, just like the Knicks are, man. We grinding. Me and BX Jedi, we grinding every day, trying to bring out this Knicks news and notes and thoughts, man. And we happy to doing it. We love doing it from the fan, for the fan. But y'all also know that the fans make the show don't make the fan. But we always need y'all participation, man, chiming in and just giving us your thoughts, man, because we really appreciate you guys making this show for what it is, and that we keep growing the platform and getting better and getting more people. So subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Tell your friends, your family, everybody, man. Come check out the Knicks Real Talk, man. We here, man. And so everybody out there, man, be safe the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the day. Go out there and get your paper. Go out there and get your education. Go out there and get your energy, your exercise on. Do whatever you do, man. Be safe. COVID-19 still out there, man. Mask up. Wash your hand. Keep your distance. But first and foremost, enjoy your day, man, and be safe and get home tonight, or we can get this East Coast, West Coast battle going on tonight, Knicks versus the Lakers. We can go in here tonight and get this thing popping, man. So we're going to get up out of here. Knicks Real Talk, the morning show. Your man, Divine, Bronx, Jedi 76. We see y'all on the next episode, man. So salute. Peace out, man. We'll see y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. And peace out.
Achilles Music. Achilles Music.